Not only Tom Ford has released 2 new cherry fragrances on his private blend, but also he has released their respective eyeshadow quads. And I'm going to dedicate this video to Electric Cherry, but don't you worry, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of this baby, and definitely you will see on the same day that I'm uploading the video of Electric Cherry, I will have the review of Cherry Smoke. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, the fragrance of the day, and obviously it has to be Electric Cherry, which is a lovely fragrance for every day. It does have top notes of cherry, ginger as a base note, pink pepper. If you want to know more details about this fragrance, Cherry Smoke, as well as comparing them and actually rank them with the OG Lost Cherry, I will highly suggest you that after you're done with this video to go and watch the video where I review these fragrances. But anyhow, let's dive into what you came for. That review of Electric Cherry, typically we see the bag, the little pouch, to be brown, but in this case we're receiving also a suede pouch but in a creamy tone, which usually we see it a lot with the Tom Ford Soleil collection. And here you have it. Isn't she beautiful? Now these palettes are available at Selfridge, but don't you worry, I will be leaving all the details of each of the products that I will be talking about today, the rest of my makeup, absolutely everything, again, will be in the description box below, along with the links for your convenience and easy shopping. Let's go ahead and let's get started with swatching this baby. Oh my gosh, this shade is just so pretty. I love these kind of shades that they are nude tones, but they have a little bit of just warmth. They just look so pretty. It has a little bit of pink in it. Oh, this shade is so pretty too. It's like a dusty pink. Now this one is more like a cranberry, I should say. Cranberry shade or crimson kind of shade. And then we have just a little bit of a deeper shade, which is more like a wine kind of tone, but not being purple. It's still within those red lines. Oh, I love the wet and dry formula. It's so soft and smooth. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it again, but this time I'm going to just wet my fingers really quick. There you go. And we're going to swatch them wet. Ooh, nice. A lot more pigment. There you have it. This is dry and this is wet. And if you're new here to my channel, welcome. Welcome to all of you, my beautiful friends. I do film in natural light, so hopefully this will give you the very best representation of each of these products. It looks so pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with an eyeshadow look. Sonia G Classic Crease, and I'm going to go to this shade first. And I'm just going to apply it completely dry above the crease and just dusting it. Oh, this is so pretty. I mean, this shade just all over will look fantastic because it's more of like a nudie pink. With a Refer number 1 brush, I'm going to go to this shade. And I'm going to take it from the middle of the eyelid all the way to the end tail. With a Sonia G soft shader, I'm going to go to the red shade. Now that, I know that's scary, but it's not a intense red. Like, look at this. It doesn't even look like super red. So let's see how it translates on the eyelid. And I'm just taking it on that outer third. With a BK Beauty 211 brush, I'm going to go now with the deeper shade. And I'm just going to take it on the outer V, but just very focused on that little, the tip at the very edge. And now I'm using the 4 shades, but as you know, you don't have to use all shades to achieve a eyeshadow look. You can definitely just use 2 shades, 1 shade, 3 shades. I'm just doing it because I want to see, although I know the formulation of all of these are the same, it's the wet and dry formula, I just want to see how each of the shades work. Smith 253 brush, and I'm going to this shade, and first I'm going to apply it completely dry. Let's just do another couple other applications. One will be just using my finger. That looks super smooth too. And using the same brush, again, the same shade. And with the Chantecaille Pure Rose Water, I'm just going to spray it and apply it wet. Definitely you can intensify that way. Just going to take it right here too. Even it out. BK Beauty 204 brush, and I'm going to go to this shade. And I'm just going to take it on my lower lash line. And with a Sonia G flat definer, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade, the deepest one. And I'm just going to take it on the outer third to emphasize my lower lash line. Let me go ahead and go back to this shade. And I'm going to just wet it. Again, Chantecaille Pure Rose Water. It does have that, yeah, not super red, but it's kind of like a wine tone. So it's kind of like the middle. Then in terms of comparisons with other Tom Ford eyeshadow quads, I have a ton of them. I have perhaps more than 30 palettes from Tom Ford. I don't think this is alike to any of them. If perhaps the closest one that most of you may be wondering if it's alike to is Honeymoon, but as you can tell, this one is more pinky and this one has a little bit also of neutral tones. So I went ahead and just swatch them side by side. So this one is Electric Cherry and this is Honeymoon. As you can tell, Honeymoon has a little bit more of champagne. It does have a neutral tone. So it's not. This one has a little bit more pink. It's a beautiful palette and I really, really enjoy the eyeshadow look that I have been able to achieve with it. Now, not too long ago, perhaps like 2 days ago or just a couple days ago, I reviewed this new Natasha Denona Love Face Palette. And I just wanted to show to you side by side. So if you're curious about it, because I know right now that Valentine's is approaching, we're going to see a lot of pink eyeshadows coming out. It is different. It's very, very different. This is a little bit cool tone, a little bit just very different vibe of this one by Tom Ford. I feel like this one from Tom Ford is more subdued. My recommendation though, it will be like use single shades right here. Like for example, this one all over the eyelid will look fantastic. This one too, the same way. If anything, I think these two shades, they are not identical. They do have differences. I will say in a way I like I like them both, but perhaps I like the deeper one just a little bit more than this shade. Not that this shade is wrong, but I think they could have brought us a pinky shade alike to what we see right here with Natasha Denona. This shade over here, I know it's a different kind of formula and very opposite to what we see from Tom Ford, but I think that if they would have given us a shade like this, kind of like a spotlight shade, it would have been very nice and just bringing a little bit, something a little bit different to the palette. That will be my only consideration. In terms to compare it with Cherry Smoke, let me just swatch it for you so you can really see the differences. So this is way more intense, a little bit more reddish. We see a little bit of warmth right here, a little bit of like a coppery reddish tone. Just different. Okay, my friends, and this makes it for this video. Do not forget to be subscribed to my channel because you don't want to miss my review on Tom Ford Cherry Smoke. In addition, I already have my review up on the Natasha Denona Love Face Palette, as well as the new Charlotte Tilbury Matte Blush ones. So if you want to know everything that is new, upcoming. If you want to see reviews and all the details, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Also, do not forget to ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. It would be amazing if you come and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, because right there I keep you posted on when is new, upcoming, when there's a restock, an early access alert, and much more. If you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos right here that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.